We are on Unit 7, Week 2 this week. Our selection is The Birthday Pet, written by Ellen Javernick and illustrated by Kevin O'Malley. Let's take a look. What kind of birthday pet is on the cover? Our paired read aloud is The Perfect Pet, which is also a work of fiction. Let's take a look. The title page restates the title, has the author and illustrator. The Birthday Pet by Ellen Javernick and illustrated by Kevin O'Malley. Ooh, what kind of pet is on the cover here? A cat. Let's take a look. It was Danny's birthday, and his folks said he could get an animal, any kind of animal he wanted for a pet. So he has pictures of different animals he's imagining and thinking about what animal he might like to have. Danny thought it over before he went to bed. All I really want is a turtle, he said. And why is he has some reasons for wanting a turtle. Let's see. He says, number 1, it's fun to watch. It doesn't get fur all over. It's quiet, doesn't run away. Okay, so all good arguments for a turtle. But instead, Dad said, you don't want a pet that sits still like a log. So he went out and got Danny a dog. Oh, log dog. The dog knocked Danny over when they went outside to play. If Danny took her walking, she always ran away. How's the dog? Asked his father. Danny shook his head. All I really want is a turtle, he said. In fact, he looks like he's even painting a box that looks like a turtle shell. But instead, Mom said, a turtle's not cuddly or soft like a mitten. So she went out and got Danny a... What do you think? Kitten. Ah! The kitten was cuddly, but it made Danny sneeze. And he always had to get it down from the trees. How's the kitten? Asked his mother. Danny shook his head. All I really want is a turtle, he said. But instead, his big brother said, you ought to pick a pet more exciting than that. So he went out and got Danny a... What do you think? A rat. That rat. Oh no. The rat's beady eyes were a scary sight, and the rat kept Danny up when it gnawed in the night. How's the rat? Asked his brother. Danny shook his head. All I really want is a turtle, he said. But instead, his older sister said, you would like a turtle? A turtle is absurd. So she went out and got Danny a bird. The bird only nipped. It didn't even talk. It was sort of pretty, but it had a nasty squawk. How's the bird? Asked his sister. Danny shook his head. Not one of you listened to anything I said. So instead, his family got Danny a turtle. with a nice hard shell. Danny couldn't wait for his show and tell. The turtle blinked her eyes and never made a sound. She played peekaboo as she crawled around. He fed her bugs and lettuce, and he made a turtle gym. Danny thought the turtle was the perfect pet for him. So Dad kept the dog, his brother kept the rat, his sister kept the bird, and his mom kept the cat. Danny kept the turtle, and that was the end of that. So talk that over at home. What was the perfect pet for Danny? Why did he like the turtle more than anything else? What were some of the other animals that his family tried to give him in the story? What were some of the problems with those animals? Now let's go ahead and look at this second piece, the paired selection, the perfect pet. Dora and Sophia go to Mr. Gill's pet store. They are looking for the perfect pet. They see many different kinds of animals. Which pet will they pick? Do you have any guesses? What pet do you think they would pick? A bird sits on Mr. Gill's shoulder. Mr. Gill lets Dora stroke the bird's feathers. Sophia sees a playful puppy. It jumps and yips in its cage. Next, Mr. Gill shows them an iguana. Its skin is hard and scaly. It looks like a dinosaur, says Sophia. It doesn't look like it wants to play, Dora adds. Mom points to another cage. Now that is a special pet, she says. What is that? The family takes the furry hamster home. We can name it Racer, says Dora. Look, it's smiling at us, Sophia laughs. We'll take turns caring for Racer, said Dora. The girls know they have found the perfect pet, and they have a whole schedule of who will do what at different times. So what do you think? Would that be a perfect pet for you? What would the perfect pet be for you and your family? And then you can do your closed reading companion pages.